How's everybody? We're back with something. Hey, hey, Ag. How are ya? Lurking already? Enjoy your lurk. So what am I even doing? So, Pablo, we're still working on that slope stuff. Everything's going into Mechablo, but the other side is doing settlements. I have to figure out how to rotate things around a point. Never tried to do that in programming space. On a grid, important. Like rotating something, around its center, easy. It is somewhat trivial. Now I need like in a point, spin it around the point, which means that the grid needs to think it's in a different position as well as it being spun. So it being spun's already taken care of. Nice. The updating position, no go. So something we might toy with today. Kind of gassy. Apologies. I'll try not to burp into the mic. Okay, this is a sheer cliff. Yes. Where's my steepness? Keep leaking. Just when this was working. I guess it gets the blue. Tells us something. Is this good? So for open up props by biome. The trapezoid. So you're close to 1, so you should only be on point. Okay, that's the one to look for. The other flat rock. Okay, that's a thick. That's a short. Forget the pointy ones and the blunt. Hey, what's up, El Gordo? What are you up to today? Anything cool? Staring at ugly. Trying to figure out how to fix it. And might move on to something. Soon. Real soon. I'll dive into it. Maybe I should run through some example texture. Make sure deepness the way I think it does. Trying to find publishers for your game? What kind of game are you working on? It sounds cool. Also sounds like you're far along in it if you're getting a publisher. Or are you just pitching? What do we put? Something. Hey, zombie, how are you? You're in the alpha state? Cool. Quest Seeker 1. Rogue Slime. Deck building roguelite? That sounds cool. Not that I'm a publisher, but what are you looking for out of a publisher deal? Yeah, very hard to be in India, I agree. But the mobile space, it's like so dominated by big companies. So much competition. For funding and marketing, that makes sense. That's cool. I mean, it looks fun. Well, good luck. How long have you been working on it? Hey, Zoc, how are you? How are you, Zoc? Yeah, are we all? Yeah, exactly. Thinking about putting it directly to PC? What engine are you working in? Ah, I see. Unity. Cool. That should be that hard. For about a year now? Hey, it's not bad for about a year of progress. Unity. Your problem. Ooh, yeah. What would really be required, right? Like you need a different UI because it seems to fit the space pretty well, right? And yeah, I don't know. I feel like a different screen format and then making sure that everything's visible is a good first step, right? Then again, if you tilt the camera, the battlefield's a little bit longer. I'll probably put tokens on the side somewhere. That, what do I know? I've never made a card game. I've just played a few. My game, so we're working on a mech simulator, and by we I mean me and my fan base of people cheering me on. Uh, it's gonna be in a fantasy world, so we're gonna be fighting like fantasy monsters, D&D kind of things, uh, while we are in a mech made out of parts, excuse me, made from monsters that you fight and defeat. Or that's gonna be the idea anyway. It's way too hot. Struggling a lot. I'm very sorry. Yeah, the heat sucks. I think I'd take an ice age over just fire death any day. At least I feel like I can do something, right? I'll either die numb or like running, trying to stay warm. Maybe shattering. I don't know. You change a lot of the camera angles too. Yeah. So I plan on. I mean, it's kind of in. You press V, and it should just switch to a mode where you'll have your controls, and you can look around the cockpit, um, and you have levers that you can drive with, or you can stick with keyboard mouse if you want. Yeah, trying to keep it very versatile. I think that's the best for VR. Otherwise, it's kind of like you either like the VR or you don't. It's either something you can spend time in or something that like either makes you sick or the controls don't work the way you want. And then it's like an easy out. Hey, Tony. What's up? Not too much. Don't think I fully figured out what to do yet today. Actually thinking about parking the steepness stuff. Still don't have a great idea of what I'm going to do to fix it. Because I don't know. The contrast isn't as high as I thought it would be, and I have to fix seams. Yeah. My brain's not there yet. But I have a different puzzle I might try today. Maybe. I don't know. I have one thing that I think I can fix, and then we have a whole bunch of problems to flail around about. So yeah, sorry, it's a little bit in between stuff right now. Let's see if we can find some good enemies, though. Everything's super ugly right now. Still trying to make sure everything's fun. Getting the quest system fully online. Because it's all procedural. So we're trying to get, I'm trying to get the procedural generation for the world's map generation to go into the quest system. I mostly have that in. Message you showed up, just testing the game. Is the game ready? Well, I mean, I need to test the. How do you think you make games? It's by starting them over and over. And finding the bug. How many enemies have I made? It's a good question, because some of them have gotten cycled out, because they didn't quite fit. I feel like we have 3 good ones right now. So the Jet Jaguar is probably one of the best. Oh, the deer guy works really well, if we can find him. The frog probably works second best. The mouse still works really well. The jerboa. Yeah, and unfortunately the world right now is populated with lots of gargoyles that they don't work great. That's a forg over there though. We'll probably bring some of the old ones online. Oh, the dragonflies too. They're better when spawned for stuff though. I don't know why they don't want to show up on the world. Come on, frog, come at me. What's your deal, frog? And you turn away for a second and all of a sudden everything breaks. There we go, hello. Maybe caught out an odd edge. Frog should work pretty well, he's pretty tanky. He's a little bit slow. There we go. Very dangerous. I don't want to get hit. Kinda a one-hit kill situation. Vitality is fake. Okay, it's fine. It worked out. Then he gave me a thing. Here's this thing. Cool. New weapon. Back, and we can heal. Ah. Oh yeah, we have the new Lamia in. She's dangerous. She'll knock your cockpit out. Yeah, no, we're definitely far from ready, but we're getting there. There's some content. The fun is starting to happen. Functionality is kind of there when it's there. How about you, Tony? How are you? What kind of progress have you made on stuff? Have you used Blender recently? No, unfortunately. Oh, that's too bad. Still time though. Still good. I think this needs to be poked. Okay. Yes. We're like getting all of the stuff from the JSON. So we're getting like inject point data and putting it in, but then we also need to update the JSON again. I think that's the problem. RK, you should be thing. That works. That's the one thing we need to get accomplished. Good luck. Have to start making more items? No problem. Enjoy your lurk or your day or whatever. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, good luck with the publisher stuff. That's not an easy game and very different than game development. Try to start to implement it on ArchViz. I think you could. I think you can benefit from that a lot. Slower costs? Sure. And you know, if it's fun and the results aren't too degraded, then it could be a net benefit for boosting morale. Yeah, it's another story. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, a genius like me, all people here know how to program and stuff. That's not true. We're a ragtag bunch that collectively know how to do a lot of stuff. Oh, you found the word of the day. Congratulations. Stuff. Start point. Edit you. You can edit it. Look at that. Okay. We can do whatever we want today. That's totally a success. Nope, that's not a success. I guess it works for anything that's a string. Oh, or unless it didn't work? This probably needs to convert it back. We have to escape quotes, otherwise it up the rest of everything. Okay, well that updated. It's good. Wait. It's saved. Like when it goes null, how do we get it to not go null? That's the next question. Here's another weird one. Say if this will do the same thing. It's not JSON null. Do that. Else we'll have a better thing to try. This maybe. The only problem is casting to a number. V-Ray 6 is really easy to have good results, but for you it's kind of expensive. Oh, yeah, Cycles is great, actually. Looks really good. It is possible to use V-Ray for Blender. Okay, fair. Why do you feel like you need V-Ray over Cycles? Oh no, cheap internals on the mouse? Maybe the case is cheap, but the sensor's really expensive. Yeah, once we go there, it's dead. something just becomes null. I see what. Don't have the field, then instead of setting have on my clipboard. Yeah, that's good enough. Don't have the field, we add it. Maybe that makes it not null anymore. Not the internet's the case. Maybe to see the ultralight stuff is strange. Yeah, it is. Don't disagree there. Oh, that's an interesting question. So are we going to end up making something light? I'm including myself. We're making something really light. That says no. And it's always no. It's always no. Why? Oh, but this doesn't have a field continue. No, but it has to. It has to have the arc field, otherwise it wouldn't draw any of it. Kind of erased from. This is an effort to pair. Is the formatting all wrong? Why do you, every time I copy and paste something or I make a comment, it ruins every piece of formatting commentary that I have. But it just won't correct stuff that's just like clearly wrong. Hypercorrects, man. IDEs. Specifically Visual Studio. Lighter's better? Are holes good or bad? I don't know. In some cases, heavier is better because you actually don't want things to move. Depending on, I don't know. I don't want to pretend I know. I'm going to stop. This is create thing. Thing is You're setting the fielder. What's your problem? You need to replace the bottom plate too. So when you print something, are you going to be able to be lighter than the existing light body of the mouse that you have? All right, reload. I'm sure reload. Okay, you. 0. Oh, okay. But then nothing updates. Nothing updates. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna keep poking things. Well, the braid will engage at some point, right? Wouldn't count on it. Case is very thin. Yeah. That means, do we go wholly like the final mouse? Final mouse has a decent form factor, right? Oh shit, thanks for the raid. Hey raiders. Yep, how was your stream? Hey everybody. I'm the danger right now. I'm working on a maddening issue. Keep doing this weird pattern that I really shouldn't engage in, where I'm taking JSONs and I'm trying to make GUIs around changing just specific things about them. And it kind of works. Like, yeah, I could just be like, okay, 892, or start point. Go back, and there's our start point. Point. Sense, right? And then it's still updated, right? I don't even remember. Yeah, then in this one issue where when I delete numbers, it goes to null and cannot be edited. So I'm going to toy with this bug. That's what we're up to. Yeah, how's stream? What were you up to? Also, feel free to run away if you need to do running. That's a thing that people do sometimes. It's more fun. Mayhaps, maybe. Also, hey Maddie, how are you, Maddie? Like I haven't dropped in on your stream in a million years. Looking forward to a Maddie stream. I was lurking really hard in the ship stream. Super hard. And Alan, Id, how are you? Man, so exciting. Cool people. Let's see. You gotta figure out. So, going through all the stuff, right? So, list of keys, we go through all this stuff. Finding the thing if it's not null. So this is the only time we're changing thing back from null. This can't be triggering, right? That means that it has a field, and the field is this, which means thing should be. And okay, wait. What if we make thing 69420? 0.42. Load. Give you another perspective. You need some kind of force to start the mouse moving. Lighter mouse equals lower force. Otherwise, you can't move the mouse precisely. Fair. I guess the opposite, right? Like if you're making a mouse and you want it to be heavy, it's more about fighting your own lack of fine motor skills, right? Think. I don't know. I don't design mice yet. Exactly. Okay, cool. We have fine motor skills. Okay, so yeah, drill all the holes. We're gonna have a holy mouse. And okay, so if we oh, that goes to null and cannot type. Deep confusion. It's just the floats too. Because this is being processed the string, right? Oh, wait. Gone, it's gone. I can't bring the alpha back. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, more problems to toy with. Shout out. Shout out for Ship That Code. What a wonderful human being doing all sorts of cool stuff. I think I saw leak code today. Go check out Ship. Holy mouse, good job, Dad. I mean, I wasn't trying to... Listen, the religious pun isn't even there. The Final Mouse Pro. I'm sure that, you know, Google likes to try and dox you. Scroll a little bit. Final Mouse. They have all these holy mouses to try and get it to be as low weight and high precision as possible. Amazon, get away. Right? So I'd assume we would follow a similar pattern. Hi, Yag the Raider. How are you? good to have such a wonderful raid crowd. Yeah, I would. Holy mouse. I like the idea. So my dream mouse would have the most powerful fan that you could fit in this with proper ducting so it actually moved air. You don't need to know this, but a friend might have sweaty palms. And you know, a mouse that was actively moving air on my palms, the friend's palms, would be amazing. So I hear from friend. Was considering Final Mouse stuff, but I went Logitech. Razer is comfortable once you conform your entire hand to a weird alien grip. Good news. What's the good news, zombie? Do share. Didn't happen at all. Else thing is the 42069. There you go. I'll have data. The board inside is very tiny. It's got a good shape to build a new something around it. Hey. Ooh. Quick bait. Clicking. Yeah, that's not bad. That could be tiny. You could even seriously reorient that to be like one of those fist mice, and then we could have many buttons, especially if you have precision. You have many buttons, and you can map whatever you want to whatever you want. Oh, yeah, sorry. Zombie hand for reference, of course. But also ruler? It's missing a banana, but I can forgive that because I don't eat bananas, and I don't expect anyone else to have to eat a banana. So I won't set that standard for anyone. Oh, look, it has a couple holes in it already. Cool. How sweet. Yeah. Have we talked about orientation? Because you could totally do an ergonomic mouse with a small base if that's. I mean, it's not going to be a problem. Again, do we need stability? I assume a little bit of stability. All the holes on the underside are covered by stickers. That's true. Well, these are probably for weight savings, right? Wait, do I still have... I had a mouse around that has a little fan and has holes in the palm and the bottom, but the airflow's not quite good enough. Nor the nails? No worries. I don't know what they're normally like. And that could just be, you know, daily. And isn't that heavy? Okay. Okay. Yeah, do you have a preference for how you orient your hand? Is it better to be like up in handshake mode or better in like I got nothing. You know, flat planner. What would that be? ZX if you're not in Blender. Low 5 mode. Perfect. Thank you, id. Either way. Either way, probably make it really small with that board. You load all the stuff. Do the let's tease. Alright, I'm clearly missing something. Probably not even in this area. Gotta be like way left field. Of course, it is getting the fields. 2 string, it is a null string. Okay, we'll brute force it. Shouldn't that account for it? No, we're probably adding it back in as a string that is null, which makes that. This should just be the test. There we go. Your data. What we need. Could even turn the board 180. So sensors would be almost directly below your finger. Hey, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, you could make it. What do they call those? Ouija. It's like a Planchette, that's what it's called. What if it was like a planchette? There's no picture of anyone using it here, but like, you know, your palm rests like very firmly on the table, and it's really just about moving it with your fingers. What if we revolutionize the mouse? What if we put the sensor slightly in front? So that could give you a slightly faster range of motion, or sorry, a slightly faster movement within a limited range of motion. You know what I mean? Because you're putting it out on a lever. So you'll swing it real fast. And then you can have the buttons on the back. And imprint, and that was scanned. Okay. Oh, bad. And some of these things. Kind of cool. So you wouldn't have yes or no on the planchette? Oh shit. Right? Because you can't indicate anything on the planchette. That planchette is the indicator. That idea you need to test? A change in posture is always a bad idea because it changes everything? Absolutely. Yeah. So this. Did I do anything? Are we gonna have the same fun errors? Found it. We found the thing. Can't type from here, but that's whatever. Okay. The narrate thoughts. If we get this, why is there no down arrow? It needs to be a down arrow, so I don't have to use 2 slashes. Clicking link. Oh, it keeps downloading. That's why I miss it. When we press the spin time, I was like, wait, what am I missing here? You're right. Okay. It's a good distraction. This is pretty solid spin time. I think it's because they can solidly load the mass on the outer rim. Maybe it means nothing. I don't know. I'm not a physicist. Yeah, what is the typical posture? Are you in Inception? I think this proves that we're not in. Oh, wait, I don't know. You bring up a really good point, though, right? Leonardo DiCaprio is just like, actually, what's it? His wife or significant other? So his significant other just trusted that the top would spin the same regardless of the surface it spun on. And like, I mean, that's not true, right? Like, if you just had a magnet in real life, she would go crazy thinking that she was constantly in a dream. You make that little top out of a superconductor, like, there you go. Insane person right there. Boom. Uh, never really thought of. I always had a small travel mouse, but what if you flip the travel mouse backward? Like I play air hockey like that, right? Isn't that typical air hockey stance? Hand posture. Air hockey paddles. All right, Google, show me an image that doesn't suck. Someone hold it, please. Need a hand in the image. No, not like that. It's horrible. Okay. The competitive. Sorry, you'll see the search soon. Okay, this is the only image that I can find someone holding it properly. Like fingers extended, you're on the rim, the bulk of it's out in front of you. Because it's easier for you to whip around with just a little bit of wrist movement or finger movement. Like finger side to side should be good enough. Yeah, like that. Be kind of cool. Anywho, I'm gonna stop trying to reinvent the mouse. We have enough stuff to worry about. Okay, so it's getting set to null. Why is it staying null? Is it the set field? Totally makes sense. I'm a little confused. How else would we do this if we're not setting the fields to a new value? Created out of thing. Like, why can't we get it back? My question. Why can it never return to being a string? That is a horrible, horrible null JSON death. Brain cells connecting. Do not create out of thing. Okay, we started with this actually fixing something, right? Like that. I don't know. Brain's just losing it. Why would that not be updating? Oh, perfect. That's good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, not doing that. Okay. Reload all the things. then stuck here, but not creating infinite quotes. Good. That. Wait, not being set to null type, being set to a null string. Was it not null? Still being turned into a. Very small chance. The set field. Or what thing? Okay. This to string. Probably the same, right? Dumb standing check. Probably don't need that field. Set field, it removes and adds it all over again. Doesn't care what type it is. And just putting create in there didn't really change much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just check to see what it does print out. Probably be null. Be under certain. Hit backspace. And the whole thing went. I'm gonna pretend that didn't just happen. Yeah, it doesn't add. It's the thing that gets cut down at some point. This thing. Okay. So, right. Okay, I hit it once. That is going to be a problem. Why does it go from 0.01 to 0? Because 0.0 goes to, there should have been one, maybe there's not one number. That functions so strangely. It's constantly being processed by making it into a JSON and then back again. If you need a decimal somewhere, you need to. Wait, can I do it at the beginning? Can. Okay. You can put the decimal at the beginning, or you have to make two numbers and put it in between. A little bit funky. Okay. So if it's blank, it becomes null. Why does this create? Well, I guess I kind of get it. Let's take the dumb stuff out. Put more numbers in. Keep it like a real float. Why wouldn't it just be a string? So, okay, cool. Like what? Guess that's fine. Why is it creating in JSON like that? Huh? Did a precision thing. Okay, I should be only playing things to the left. And when JSON's precision starts messing with you, will you expect it? No. Practical joke from a church or something. You're never getting the ones. Confused. Okay, to start point. Okay, let's create a number. 2, 2. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, if you want to do like 3.3, you have to make it 33. Is that the worst? No. No, I can live with that. Is it bad? Yeah, I can face that. The problem for future. This number never have. I was freaking out about losing a. What? Just this. Or colors just. Oh yeah, and quotes are bad. Quotes kill it. Tricky. Not sure how much we can do about that given the like nature of how we're doing what we're doing. You know, grabbing the data from a JSON, editing it, putting it back. We always have that JSON filter to deal with. Unless we want to like really go in and condition everything to. Then you have to go with like, what is the starting value? You want it to stay a number. And then, yeah, somehow you delete the value in a key valued pair. How do you get that back? Or like safety check. If it was going to be null, make it. But then, yeah, what do you make it? Do you make it 0? Name it null? No, whatever. This was successful. We can edit things. It just a little questionable. I can't want this to be false. Why is true or false not a thing that I can do? Why are strings messing up? That might be the. We can't have quotes. This quotes. Can this be used? I guess it's ish. Okay. Yeah. Converting type is the problem. Save a little processing there. Oh, this line changed things. Also changing this doesn't go here anymore. Null recognizes null. Why that? The 41. Maybe we are seeing. Then you'll never go back to false, right? Oops, 12. Peak creation. Hello. You do. Now it's true. Right. Let's try that 4 string. Hopefully be able to get it. Probably end up. Yeah, like that. Never mind. Never mind. Let's get into it. Don't add quotes. Sure, that'll do it. Nope. Oh. I feel like this is something I don't usually have to. I would. Okay, why would double up? Just do the string and strip quotes before we put it in. Thing contains what, like an escaped quote character? Yeah. Place thing. Now let's go to if this isn't going to do the same thing, which would be horrible. What if it wants instead starts with I guess instead of replacing, we can substring. And we'll substring from 0, so we'll put in a 1, I think. And I was free. Should be big. This thing dot length minus 2. Oh. Cool. It just works. I'll take it. I mean, probably bad for that someone type in their own JSON stuff, but you know, that works. Saved, right? Principal has to be. And don't touch it. Back away. Hands up. It's good. We accomplished our one thing we needed to today. Blender. And I've been thinking it would be cool to go back to Blender and get some like procedural stuff done. Codes. I still don't know what yet. Oh, something. You feel dirty now? It's fine. That dirtiness washes off. And I wonder how Callus is doing. The smoke in the tire. Just something to do. Tommy, what are you up to? Just padding around, maybe? Moing 3D with the mouse? I could guess. Cool. So injection point GUI seems to be working. Wait, do they all say used all the time now? It's fine. Point's weird. I at some point accidentally save. Turn these off. Yeah, this is a great idea. Definitely save. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, some things work better, some things are now dead. Is the data we lost? Is all that good? No, it's gone. Like, that says that it's good. That looks good. No bad one. Okay. Go back, forward. Fine. Weird that it would strip. Or it is strip. From first quote. Quote. Great. Gotta be. So, I was thinking it was lazy, but maybe it's just smart. Dot substring is separate. dot substring 0 to almost. I think that's good. You go for some ice cream? I have some ice cream in the fridge. It's only because I'm not aligning my fields. What do you mean exactly about aligning my fields? It sounds like some new age BS. You tell me to use crystals as deodorant now? No, no, it's gone. I have to actually look up what that number was. I must have a backup, right? Of course I made a backup. That's a smart thing to do. Oh, I can't even select here. Okay. Need to throw that back into this one. It's already in there? There we go. Big brain mover. This is just in the display. The data is good. The big brain insights we need. Where did any of the stuff I was working on? And get over here where I think you're. I feel like thing there isn't starting with it. Need it? Yeah, we'll keep subtracting just one, but we'll just see if there is two. And this stuff is weird. Probably. Oh, aligning the input fields. But wouldn't that mean actually doing it differently? Wouldn't that mean accumulating everything and then making a column with all the stuff that you need? Like one column for each thing? Instead of just having like these display whatever data I have in this one thing, and then we're doing that a bunch of times. If there's just a way to align, take it. Actually, And I feel like the GUI layout stuff is the worst documented thing Unity has, and that's saying a lot. GUI. Like, oh, only real super users are going to use this, so we should just not document any of it, or just assume they know, or assume they have all the assets we have. Like, why? Why would you? Not quite, but still bad? Yeah. On ice cream hunt? Good luck. Starts with it, should end with. Turn all that off. Quote at the beginning, we'll take them both off. I guess 2 quotes at the beginning, we take off one of whatever's at the end. It'll be fine. It'll be good. I don't understand, and that was really confusing. I don't want to do that again. It broke my brain. I put a quote at the front and it removes it. And I guess it makes sense. It's just far enough to be more extreme. Really cut into it. Everything. Double quote. I'm now stabbing in the dark. Brain has decided to turn off. It's like, this is too much. Everything is disappearing. It doesn't disappear, it's a little bit too much stimulus. Infinite quotes. After covering it. It's not that fun to a lot. Those two. Cutting deep didn't help. Nope. I'm going about so. No, but this was the good way, right? This was gonna save us. It's just the JSON stuff. What was the best? think right when we found out we had a new, had it kind of the best. Okay, so right now it's just not playing the thing. Same with this or without. Oh, I want ice cream. Okay. So we need this, we just need this to not happen. One thing not to contain any sort of squiggly. Squiggly open should be good. Because if it does contain both, then we are fine. Like the JSON objects were working before. Everything else was a little bit weird. Data is actually there. Not seeing it. Just in case. If the data is originally there, it might still be getting conditioned really quick. The wrong data. Going to this, I think the data is split. This we could say is start with a null. Then set it to a thing. Not our assembly. This will handle it like what about that? A little handling front end and back end. Okay. The input data might start point. It, otherwise, we need to have escaped the middle. Biome cross-threaded. Just doesn't seem like the right tundra. All seems. Hope the map thing is not. There is an error. Four nulls, which is fine because we have a few. We are adding quotes in. I see. Okay. All right. All is clear. Adding quotes in for the thing. Hopefully we can just try all that in a second. We'll just say that it does contain this or this. That makes it a JSON, and then that should have quotes script. Not directly edit a thing. Can I just be created thing dot string value? I don't know. Gone for today? Need to lay down? The heat is killing you. Bye, Zoc. I hope you have a nice chill. Come over all of Germany. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Alrighty. So wait, what did you get? Ice cream? What kind of ice cream did you find, if so? Is that what I'm trying to do? I'm not trying a new game. I think. I don't know, does this actually tell us anything? Does this show us the biome? Late night gas station ice cream? Overpriced but always a lifesaver? Like, gas station ice cream is usually the ice cream I wouldn't normally get. Not because I don't like it, but because it's, I don't know, like premium. The king cones and the choco tacos. Then, why are we in a city? Did it really? This is the bad one, right? This never have had. Let's. Then it's taken off the. Okay. Maybe it's dumb. Off there. Maybe we take it off here. Off there, not here. 3 to 4 times the price? Maybe. But let me ask you, are you actually going to go to the grocery store and get like an 8-pack of Choco Tacos? Still more expensive than just a tub of ice cream, which is probably what you actually want. Ah. No, back end is good. I'm out of the back end. Front end's not a problem? Since every store shuts down around 10, the latest, your gas station's pretty well stocked. I think that we have like a lot of convenience stores that are around the clock. Even not a lot. There's a few. If you don't forget about it, that's fair. The wife will get like a box of king cones every month. Okay, no, we need extracted from everywhere. I do like this sort of thing. We should be checking to see if whatever we create. If I fumble it around enough, I'm probably gonna get something. You're very lazy getting groceries over the last few days. Do we have Magnum over here? Yes. The wife actually really likes Magnum. Those, I mean, good quality, but they're like tiny. Tiny little ice cream. Tiny little stick. Every time I put it this, it destroys it. It's so interesting. Okay. One starts with that's yeah. Otherwise we're definitely gonna be tracking to. There are big ones too. Tiny suffices though. Uh, Magnum ice cream. Let me familiarize myself with it. I feel like I grew up on just tubs of ice cream. Oh wait, these are tubs. Or it was showing me a lot of tubs. I guess it is a local thing that we like tubs. Do they like exist? Yep, this is what I call really good, but really small. They're good. We have like local versions that are not terrible. They get everything? Yeah. I mean, save the money, make all the products. Honestly, I have way more than I expected. Heck, I've only had plain. Do you have a favorite Magnum? There, and then they're gone. Need them. Starts with citrus. Really? I delete one and they're both gone. Kind of makes sense. Do anything good for me? Find out. No favorite? Emergency ice cream. Actually got real ice cream store thingy right across the street. Oh yes, you get gourmet ice cream. That makes sense. And I delete one and they both go. Okay. Better. Like, you were hooked on their iced coffee for a few weeks this summer? Every day? That sounds nice. Love coffee ice cream. Yeah, don't really do iced coffee. Why is it always there? Oh, should this be... Okay. Yeah, good. Hmm. Satisfied with this answer. True. It. Sure. Okay, so this is still saving as a string, which I don't think it should. And can parse. I reload and it doesn't work. Save and save didn't. That's so when we put it back. Not making a mess. Okay, so if it is a JSON, wrap with extra. Urban Dictionary just broke me. What did you look up? Do I want to know? Is it going to break my brain too? Give me one of those things that you can in here. That. Or. That. Get this random chill jazz song in your drive called Slabo Day, and you wanted to know what Slabo means? Do I want to know? I was stuck between something that works, doesn't. Oh. Right, we're starting with bad data. Maybe. It all makes sense. Doesn't work. A person, human or not, who has the ability to drink a slab of beer whilst... Oh my god. Humanity. Humanity, why? I can see where that would break you. Oh, hey, that looks good. And I save? Load. Broke. It got quotes back. Okay, we just want to handle the JSON. That's material. It's highly specific. You got 2 tickets to paradise. It is, yeah, it is stupidly, oddly specific. You wonder who sits around thinking about all of these, like, I don't know, what are they named solo self-pleasure challenge runs? It's like, yeah, who had the... Oh. Weird that society has members that are very proud of this. Not that much to read. Look, cuts it. Italian man sets new Guinness World Record by placing 125 ice cream scoops on a single cone. I mean, that's kind of impressive. How big are the scoops? The standardized scoop size? Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. Looks like he has like probably a spiraling pattern that he uses. What's amazing, I wonder if he practices the curve, or if that's him adapting, or if it's actually falling over. I feel like if it was falling over, we'd see more slide marks. Gooey parts, you know? Super impressive. But now who's gonna eat it all? Okay. Alright. Probably the same result. Been surprised in the past. Wait a second. He broke his own record? I wonder how often this guy sets a record. And cut. I feel like it's a first. I feel like it's a second time. Like it's getting there and then it gets cut with the very first frame. Don't cut. I think we're going. It feels like the. Okay, right. We're to save. Just all checked. Hey, that looks good. And it functions. Huzzah! Is that it? Did we do it? Tired. Yeah, it looks good. Clean it up. Maybe I commit and then I clean it. So I know where I came. It's a lot of crap. Seems to work, but you know, every once in a while you come back and completely broken for no reason. Yes, yep, I'm gonna call that a good. Okay, so the other thing that we're gonna poke at craziness of. All right, maybe we do a little paint just to think it out. Paint is the superior program you can use for everything. One utensil. Okay. So, yeah, so we would have a grid. And we would have something that we're placing into that self. And then that would get placed at a, or I guess is when we're trying to fill based off a point that it has. It's, but if we need to rotate this, it can rotate itself, like we know how to do that. That's easy enough. But the point that you're trying to place it at is you have this offset. It like it's supposed to, could be where this might be where the point starts, or where we're trying to place the thing to get the point over the thing. We're going to rotate it to try and see if we can still fill that point, and all of a sudden the offset changes. We're looking at a place that's now like here. Theory. Yeah, rotating the piece itself is fine. Then getting the offset of the point that we're at to the point that we're now trying to place, something that I'm not really accounting for. Might be a little bit too much for me to actually get this done today, but it would be good to start thinking about. Maybe we can try and just carve out a little space to play with a function that might get us the new coordinate to try the same piece at the same point to fill the same, yeah, point. Okay, so already knows how to rotate. Means when we rotate, we have an X that swaps places with Y. Part of the swap. Unless we're doing a horizontal flip, vertical. We can deal with flip. Rotating's hard. Flipping should be enough because you have the point. I guess you have a pivot to swing, but that should be doable. Find the difference, make it negative. Might actually need to engage brain. Might have an offset. Whole grid. Like inverting. Anyway. Let's go get confused. Also, I have to figure out, oh, is this actually saving now? Ever have that problem where you make something in Unity to store data and you go, okay, good, that's done. Brush your hands off and you walk away and you come back the next day and all of a sudden all the data is like kind of there, but the fields are all blank. You're just like, where'd it go? Why did you half serialize? I had that issue, but it's gone. This is good. It's not saving the grid patterns though. Okay, you started on Unity serialization? I would love to. I would absolutely love to. What's your problem with Unity serialization? You know, besides that it serializes everything. And then there was that problem with the is dirty flag. A little egg on the face for that one. In theory, it's good. Hiccup. For me, I think it's just hiccups every once in a while. You wish it would serialize everything? You mean by default, and then you don't have to tell things. There's certain classes that, well, by default, a class isn't serialized, right? You know, I think you're absolutely right. Have I ever created something in Unity that I didn't want serialized? I don't think so. You need to do hardcore magic to get some fields from custom components when loading them from asset bundles. Okay. And those fields, are those custom classes? Custom classes from custom components? It's still interesting, even if it is a zombie specific problem. Or mod specific problem. I'm sure it's not just you. Can't get strings for the hell of it. Really? The one thing that I would expect to work. Custom classes, okay. Custom components, okay. Wait. Custom, so any mono behavior? You just throws them right out the window. That's disappointing. Not any. Any mono behavior you're writing. So when you're doing your modding and you're creating stuff to be injected, that gets thrown out? Okay, that is kind of interesting. Yeah, so it probably needs the editor to do the serialization. And you're bypassing the editor. Yeah, okay, it's hard to argue with that. But in general, it would be nice to serialize everything instead of having to put a tag over your classes. Okay. Might actually work. We're in the sacrifice one. These, I think we can actually test with. That's it. Also, I have to clarify where to put things. Like I'm creating a data template, putting all the connections together, but then I'm not actually spawning a lot of stuff where it should be. And I didn't quite think enough about what I actually wanted to do here. Like, what functions do I want? Do I want a function that you give it a point to pivot around, and then it will pivot around and you give it a new XY? I think XY should always be the top left. I think that's a truth. When we're rotating around, yeah, we just need to shift what the top left point is going to be. Might not be the worst. Rotate in here, right? Oh, we're in the grid. He's probably has rotate. Flip clockwise. What a horrible name. It should be rod clockwise. Flip. You don't really need flip horizontal and vertical because you just go clockwise and then flip. Oh. Nothing in you. Simple, stupid name. Simple, stupid function. That's probably not work. Which is fine. Where we're going to place it. So want int pivot x, int pivot y. Maybe. by my chair. Oh, alright. I'm done, brain is gone. Actually, can a matrix run a vector too? Cool if we can matrix up. Putting a transform in the rotation should give us might be able to just make the size of it should just change what it is. Find out how far off it is from the edge. Might ignore. It's not super. It'll rise it when it needs to. Be able to get it rotating it. And we rotate? Do we actually rotate? Wave funk P. Oh yeah. Okay, so this switches the Y with the X. That doesn't rotate. Yeah, that will flip over the bias. That will only flip back and forth. That's okay. Ever here should be virtual because we need to add in new points. Use this to rotate the points around. I don't know. Got something done. So it's not a total wash, but I'm gonna just assume everything from here on out. It's probably, you know, just grown man plays with keyboard. Rotating 90. On the next 90 on next. Scale should be 1. Change that. Oh, you want to correct. How do I always forget that? I'm thinking about what that is. And you see. Set up a little, I guess. That's a cube. Cube shall have some connection points to capsule it up. Your unity are slightly different. That could be theory. We're connecting it to something else. It'll be like a street. An awesome wood burning shader. I feel like I like doing burning shaders. Usually just a bit of noise and then getting ranges to have burnt and then a transition zone and unburnt. I'm intrigued. Let's click. Let's see what it's about. Oh, it's in the teddy bear scene. Download. Not too bad. It's like applying a nice. Ooh. Okay, I see. So it blends in the normal map for the burnt fire. It's kind of cool. And while it's burning, it has just yeah, a little pulsing multiplied by noise. It's cool. Then applies the normal map and height map over time and really pushes it in. That isn't bad. Nice stacking of effects. Your playground project? Cool, cool. You have a snowman. Very exciting. So you could probably use that to burn down like a log cabin or something. Right? Any log cabins in the long dark? Okay. This guy, I'm gonna up so we can think about this. In this scenario, I'm not sure how many, probably just, but the algorithm still needs to work. That goes 90. That stays where it's supposed to be. But then the placement point goes here. course, we also think about that. Maybe just offset from the center. So we start the rotation around. That offset from added to this. Why did I never think about this? Why has this never come up before? Right now you just want to make a fancy portable camping stove? Like a portable, I don't want to pop your balloon, but a portable camping stove usually doesn't have wood. Are you doing a portable wood burning stove? Wait, what decade does the Long Dark take place again? There's this idea of letting things burn down if people put it on the wrong surface. I see. That's such a good idea. Okay. Won't be any mention of that in the release though. It'll come up in the comments, I'm sure. Roughly our time, remote region, no power. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, regular modern portable stove. You just place it on some papers and all of a sudden you have a burnt cabin. I like it. That's gonna be a good surprise. Center one is important because the center point is where we have to actually place the prop. That's rotate however. Then these ones are actually the point that we need to place it on. A grid chill. Yeah, perfect. That's good. Rotted. And we got one. I could spell that time. Midnight, time for coffee. Hey, Catless, how are you? Besides about to be wired? You make normal campfires, of course, but they go out if the wind is too strong and need a lot of wood. Little thing can be fed with a few sticks, just like its real-life counterpart. Oh, alright, I see what you mean. What type of coffee? Anything special? Center point. Part of me is like, alright, we just subtract everything from the point we're rotating around, and that becomes our offset. And then we rotate all of those. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Lines going out from all of these things here. Line itself would get rotated. Does it? $90 offset. I can see where the center point works that way. Since we're always looking for top left, we're not actually rotating that point. The place. All right, handle them differently. That will help. Tired. Man, the day's going. Take Catless, what are you up to? Anything cool? Or just caffeinating for reasons? Tomorrow's gonna be crazy. Do. Hit a wave like, and I have at least 3 tasks. At least one of them I need to leave the house for. Fingers crossed it's not going to be a nightmare. Everything I have to do before stream, I think I can do, but it's going to be tight. What is the old placement point? Or center? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it doesn't care. We could just return this. Cool. That's it. That need to be moved. That need an offset. It starts with get center point. The Y, the pivot. Yo, Cows, what are you up to? Besides caffeinate. Anything cool? Mine would be like grid XY. Coffee first and foremost? Understood. Our grid points to pivot around. Brain fried. Someone has his priorities right? Maybe. I mean, I guess if you're staying up, then yeah. But if you're not, if you're falling asleep too, maybe. I don't know if I have confirmed that the thing where coffee can help sleep. Okay, still have the one source. Tell me more about those dirt cheap surplus Threadrippers. Sounds exciting. I wish to hear the legends. And if the legends get substantiated, positive results, I might also be like that. Probably just a big gamble, right? a lottery. If you get a good one, that doesn't mean they're all good. Point. Freaking brain. Maybe it has. So we need to rotate around the center point, and then we do that for the whole thing. This should be rotated. It's the old center. We want to do point offset, right? That's the point X and point. eBay can tell some stories way better. Doesn't tell it as good. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the question, has Zombie actually partaken in some of these legendary surplus Threadrippers? Point offset. Then we just need this. This. They're going to be point offset. And then we have to add in something. That's not quite. We'll rotate a point around the center. Wonder if I shouldn't something or rotate. Halfway. You've sold a complete Threadripper system with 64 gigabytes last year for around $500. Okay. Eurobucks. Okay, so yeah, slightly more valuable. Very outdated, shouldn't be bought. Well, okay, I mean that's a good example of like surplus is not quite. Headless? Yeah, it makes sense. Hmm. God. Computers are expensive. Point. Offset. Rotating it. And then that. Definitely closer. Good. That's if that works. Now you have 2 tickets to paradise stuck in your head? Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm sure 2 tickets to paradise will never be the same, right? Atlas, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to ruin that innocence for you. You'll never be able to listen to it again without laughing your ass off. Fair. Is when I rotate myself, am I offsetting by a certain amount? I need that new placement points. This might be one of those things I brute for just because me. Okay, it's kind of working. Vector to new center. Maybe this, right? Or something sweet and melodic? Maybe Pisces from Ginger? I don't know that. She sounds like the vocalist in Silent Hill 2 OST? Interesting. Oh, it's Napalm. It has to be good. I like Napalm records. Okay. Volume. Pause Buckethead, which And 3. I never got to play any of the Silent Hills. I thought it was cool when the movie came out, and then it was kind of too late. It's an expensive boxed game to get a physical copy of. Maybe not after a minute. Oh, I'm coming up to that point. This is chill. It's way chiller than maybe it's coming out, but way chiller than most Napalm Records music. Oh yep, okay, here it is. I'm impressed. Sounds really good too. Top left tract. This works and we don't have to swizzle the X and the Y in the middle of any of these functions. Okay, really good. Hard to believe, like if I wasn't seeing the music video, hard to believe that they're both one singer. That both vocal parts are the same person. Super impressive. Rethink everything that I ever hear. Hill 4. Alright, let's go. And emulators need to become more portable. Some games you can't play. No matter how much money you want to give, there's no company that'll take it, there's no dev that will get it. Okay, now the question is, does any of this work? Hmm. Silent Hill 4's soundtrack is pretty interesting. Like, the song's pretty good. It's not exactly what I would expect from Silent Hill 4, though. Okay, now I actually have to. How do I do that? Sorry, we just need to like invent some crap. Print out some rotation stuff, right? Two by 6. Or is mixing up the different soundtracks? Like specifically Silent Hill? Is Silent Hill one of your I don't know, like top 10s? Like, I didn't know this about you. Okay, I'm gonna say Silent Hill is like... So it's not like all anime music, but it's kind of like Witch Hunter Robin's music, honestly. I guess they could have similar vibes. Even though one you're like so alone and one you're so surrounded by people. Man, I gotta try Silent Hill. What's your favorite Silent Hill? This sounds so much like Witch Hunter Robin. Okay, Witch Hunter Robin OST. Of course, Amazon's like, would you like to buy it? We're only going to charge you $23 for this soundtrack that you barely remember. Ridiculous. Very similar. To me, anyway. I'm going to throw the Witch Hunter Robin playlist. Two without a doubt. It holds up very well. Okay. How do you play it? Appreciate it? Yeah, I mean, I hope you like it. Do you have original hardware? Because I have original hardware, but getting a disc again is like super expensive. And of course, you know, emulators, slightly more of a gray area than scaling outright. Runs well on Windows 10. Not on Steam though, right? Silent Hill 2 is on Steam. Oh, coming soon. That's exciting. Are you excited for the remake? I didn't even know there was going to be one. Got the disc, not so sure about the stores? Okay. Wonder if that's going to be good. You know, either? Yeah. Well, heard it here first. I mean, that's the shot we all wanted to see, right? What are the nurses going to look like? I'm going to say, actually not as good as I'd hope. Why did they airbrush the boobs? Like, that feels slightly hypersexualized. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're supposed to have some sort of like scarring or something. That's cool. Dude, this looks so good. I feel like the only thing we have modern that's Silent Hill like is actually kind of like Alan Wake. They're meant to be hypersexualized. I mean, I kind of get that. At the same time, I don't know, just having shadows over the boobs is weird to me. But maybe they're scars. There's no scars anywhere else on the body. They're not quite like Cenobites. Man, do I love the Cenobites. I did. I muted the mic. Aren't you proud of me? It's one of the themes. I mean, it makes sense, right? They have the... Is it like a hyper-religious town? Okay, I only know the movie. Only know the movie, so feel free to fill me in on everything. I'm gonna try and put this at 2-2. And then pivot around. Oh god, it's all so theoretical. Bring around the 2x6. Screen's already breaking, so it's gonna be a 2x6. I want it to be like 1x3, so it's left and in the middle-ish. Or 5. Oh man, Witch Hunter Robin's giving me feels. I remember this. Such a good series. You don't like horror games? Feel like you're missing out, are you? Catless is someone that also is kind of on the fence about horror games. I tend to watch more people play horror games than play. And from what I've seen, half of them are just jump scares and BS that no, you're not missing anything. It's so dumb. And then the other half is like, should I actually tough it out and allow myself to be put into... It's usually the music. In horror games, sounds and music disturb me way more. If you muted it, I would be fine playing through an entire game. I don't care about the flickering. I don't care. Depends on how they do the jump scares, I guess. If they're going to take over the whole screen with a horror face, then like it's hard to get around that. But it's a lot more palatable when there's no sounds. So yeah, would I go through them putting the horror sounds in my life just for the thing? And sometimes it's a yes. Like Dead Space was good. That was fun to play through. Silent Hill, I feel like it is. There's enough people that love that one. I'm gonna say Fatal Frame was awesome. Has really good mechanics, has fun Easter eggs and things to find. The story's not terrible. Very few, if any, jump scares. Just kind of like creepy setting, and then you're in a scenario where your only weapon is a camera, and you have to look right at the ghost as it's coming at you. They're not a jump scare, like you're prepared the whole time. You know what you're doing. A little tense. Jump scares done right, ain't that an oxymoron? So yeah, jump scares are bad. If they build up properly to something and then they deliver, that can be way better. But in the same scenarios where they're doing that, they also build up to nothing sometimes, just to make it when they do have a scare, it's more jumpy. I don't like that. Man, and if there's cool deaths, like Alien, right? You get to see the alien, things are well lit, you get tense because you don't want to get eaten, but once you do get eaten, like, it's a cool death. If the build-up is good, you don't need a jump scare. I mean, that's fair. I think, like, there's some things where it's kind of okay, like when you have a reveal that's somewhat sudden. Not a jump scare, but, maybe there's less anticipation, more like something sudden happens. That could be okay. But I will say, the moment in Jaws where they're diving underwater and they're near the boat and the dude's head comes out of the window or like the hole in the boat, like that has always freaked me out. Totally unnecessary. Scary enough thinking that you're in the middle of the ocean and a shark is actively hunting you. It's usually the cheapest effects, loud noise or drop a face in your face. Yeah, exactly. Drop a face in your face I don't love, but if it's done at a good pace or I don't know, it's a cool enough face, I guess, that I can excuse it. Loud noises are the worst though. Right? Any like 10-year-olds can go on the Unity Asset Store and find a horror sound pack and make me just as uncomfortable as everyone else. So like, can we just ditch that? Silent Hill is not much on jump scares. There's a few, of course, but they usually get you with other things. Yeah, I think Silent Hill is one of the good ones because what I've seen, it's about tense situations. Like, you might have a situation where someone's hunting you down and it's about running away from that someone, you know? Almost like it scares you with difficulty within a short time frame. And I think that's a good way to do a game. But then I've heard people complaining about things like the wheelchairs, I think. There's like a room full of wheelchairs and it's cool. Like it's an interesting, but then you have to like try not to bump into the wheelchairs. Ooh, spooky wheelchairs, and then kind of an annoying thing that you have to like navigate. But it seems really cool. And now I'm psyched for the remake. Is this gonna work at all? It's a no pivot would be 5. Starts at 3-5. So what is this? Placing it. Oh no, it's 3-5. The confuse myself. I want to get that, but I also am kind of thinking about this as the point. And brain fried. Jaws is a true classic, a little bit dated in the visuals today, but man, how the cases of deep sea phobias that movie has caused. I'd like to know that number. There used to be some sort of metric that they would talk about how, like, when Jaws hit, people went to the beach less. There's like a notable drop off of people that would do beach swimming. What's up, Shish Kebab? How are you? Talking about horror, I guess. But like horror games. What are you up to? Do anything cool today? Got any good art station updates? Have your art station around? Oh, I think I do. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the hair. And the new character looks good. Just did sketches. Okay, not bad. Yeah, so I think I saw the face already, but yeah, the hair's looking really good. And then I think you already got this textured. Go check that out. Yeah, it looks really good. Not too shabby. And let's see what the sketches are. Cool. Okay, some scribbles, some poses. Not too bad. Never saw that many Twitch tabs. Uh, you know, it is time for a purge. They're probably all very similar, like the same few people over and over. I don't know. When I see an icon of someone I like, I usually just make it. Butter everything. Right, this is right. Okay, so if it's by 6, we're moving 1 by 3. I think that's right. Okay. Let's just see what it does. What am I even listening to? Witch Hunter Robin. Going to its less iconic music. So many. There's 27 songs. It's like one per episode. Yeah, what are you up to today? Just anything cool? Another sketch or push another character? Getting distracted by Witch Hunter Robin now. Okay, should be a thing. Okay, need to move. Definitely didn't work. You're a 5. And I'm hungry. Is it erased because vector 3 versus vector 2? That's awkward. Rotating. Kind of makes sense. Should be vector 3 because we're on the axis that the vector 2 is leaving out. Maybe we don't need that one. Make this a vector 3, right? And zero out the y, make these those two. And try to move vector 2, but this might be right one. Alright, I'll try this and then probably wrap up. I'm hungry. Back tomorrow. 5, -3. -3, not perfect. I need to draw it out, but maybe. I do a subtraction in a weird way. Or adding. So we're just rotating it into a negative. So I guess we should also invalidate. Wait, that's also a center point. What about the new placement point? Hold on. Hold. Imagine this. We'll break different. Update. There's probably -1 too. Possibility. The top left was 3.5. Rotate around the center of it, and its placement point became -1. Down 4. 2, which is down 3. Down 4 seems like a rounding thing. We're doing like a 3.5 rounding up to 4. 3 makes sense. 3 is half of it. All right, half paying attention to the mouse chat. Still seems slightly wrong. Guess we can test more tomorrow or whenever we get to this again. Dang, we won. Excellent. Original point that we're placing is 2.2. Rotating around 3.5, and then the point be 5, just like 1. I'm gonna have to do some of these examples where the numbers end up. The best way to compare real life expectations versus whatever the heck I end up crapping out of my tag. 0, 0. Huh? Okay, right next to it. Not that I really should do different. Okay, 0, 2. Can brain assemble that. Let's start placing a 2, 2. The pivot is around 3, 5. The placement still needs to be respected, so it needs to be around 2. The X is moving a little bit more than that. You're not. Again, yeah. Should do out the examples. Find the numbers, compare. Do that tomorrow if I don't get distracted. Okay. We're gonna wrap up. We gonna wrap up. Where are we going? Where do we go anywhere? Do I run away again? Might be a week of running. You know what? Disappear into the bushes. That's the plan. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. We got stuff done. Injection points can be changed and modified, and I think a lot of that needs to go back to be used in other places, which is going to be huge, but a big boon. Yeah, we got some functions that we need to test, and then tomorrow we'll test, maybe. All right, thank you all for joining me, all my lurkers, my chatters, my VOD watchers. I hope to see you again tomorrow between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great rest of your day. Good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.